How are you?
I forgot to get this already.
Oh yeah, you don't do your tongue thing, right? We got our 5 o'clock shots early.
No, I don't eat ass, and I don't put my tongue in a Jello shot.
And they're called vagina shots, correct? Is that what he said they're called?
Well, they do kind of look like vagina-ish.
Well, yeah, they kind of do. Squishy. Woo, 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 woo. Vagina, vagina.
What happened to that cute little syringes they had last week?
Well, I don't know. I think you stole them all, didn't you?
I stole 4.
I stole 4. So what do you use them for?
I made Jello shots.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
You made Jello shots. I want one of your Jello shots.
I made them with Fireball.
Oh, now come on now.
Those are delicious.
You didn't bring any for us?
No. They're at home in case of an emergency. It is a syringe.
Well, that photo of you injecting my mouth
I haven't seen it.
has gotten quite a few comments.
I haven't seen it.
Well, because you hardly ever watch the show back, do you?
No.
No. I don't think she did at all. Jeez.
I live it.
I live it. Well,
I watch it back sometimes.
have you been watching?
I watch the ones when I drink.
Well, you drank.
So I'll be watching this one.
Okay. Because you took Uber today, and that's how we knew that you were drinking.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'm like, oh, she must be drinking today. She took Uber.
Well, no, I didn't take Uber because of that. I took Uber because we're going to the food truck.
Right.
And so it's easier to Uber than it is to then go find parking.
Got it.
Because it's very popular. And I don't want anything to stand in the way of me and food.
You and food and those food trucks, which is going to be awesome today.
So I wear my stretchy dress.
You did. I did notice that. That's why, Jay.
And I did not wear my Spanx.
You don't want them to.
I don't want no constriction. I want pure intake.
She is ready to go. The inslider one, I think that's the one that you really liked last time, is going to be there.
Well, because just the word slider. I don't care what it is. If it has slider in it, it sounds naughty.
Pretty much.
And I like it.
So, how's your week been? Please tell me.
I've been at the river.
I love that you go to the river so much, and that you're going to go so much next month. Which,
Yes.
in fact, this is going to be our last show before we go on hiatus.
I'm leaving again.
Because it's all your fault.
Well, because I'm leaving next Thursday. Well, now I'm going to leave earlier.
No, I'm going to leave early. Since we decided.
Since now I don't have to stay. Because I was going to leave for the river right after we did the show. But now I'm not. Now I'm going to.
Now you're just going
to leave on Thursday afternoon.
And then you stay up there and then till Monday night and you come back? Or?
Yeah, I'll come back on Monday afternoon.
Okay.
The next trip. And then I'll be home for 2 weeks.
Straight?
Yes.
And then you're going again?
And then I'll be back out there. And then I'll be out there like every weekend for like...
So will you actually be here in San Diego for Pride Weekend?
No.
No. Okay.
I'll be at the river.
I get back on the Sunday of Pride Weekend, so...
So are you going to go?
Oh, no. I don't think I get in until like 6 in the evening, so I'm not even going to rush over to the park to go.
I will be here on the 4th of July weekend.
Good.
Do you know why?
Oh, yeah, the Little People Convention.
Yes. It starts on Friday.
Well, you already have a hotel and everything, right?
Yes.
So you're going to be the one having the party?
Well, not that you're all invited to.
Well, that's not fair. I want to come.
I'm going to have a little party, but it's not
part-time.
going to be. Excuse the pun.
So is Ophelia going to be staying down there?
I don't know. Maybe both. Depends.
Depends on...
I'm going to be the Welcome to San Diego committee.
She's going to have a sign and everything.
I'm going to be the hospitality suite.
with Fireball Jello.
So I was thinking about this the other day when I was driving home from the river.
Oh, Lord.
You know. All right, so, you know, sometimes when you are sucking someone's dick, you get on their knees. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like Jay, he likes to get on his knees when he's sucking dick. Now, if it's a little person, if you got on your knees, they would still have to get a step stool, right?
I guess, but...
So you would actually have to lay down.
That's what I was going to say. You probably have to lay down for them.
Well, that's not very comfortable.
Well, no. It's not even comfortable. So I think you would just prop them up on the bed.
Oh, and then they can stand.
And then they could stand. And then they
Well,
could
then
stand.
that
and
might
you
be a little bit. Oh, I have a very high bed. So
Well,
then I would have to stand up.
Then they can kneel.
Yeah.
And then you can...
Yeah. I was trying to figure that all out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's also...
That's one of my research projects I'll be doing during the convention.
You'll have to tell us how high the bed is at the hotel.
Like I'll be paying attention to the bed.
I'm sure you won't be.
Yeah.
What have you met anybody up at the river that you have your little eye on?
No. Well, this week there was nobody there. I mean, literally.
And you still take your jet ski and everything.
Oh, yeah, my jet
up
ski is there.
Okay.
But I went with Kelly, Kelly, and with her husband, Greg, and their son, Cam. And then Isaiah, who everyone knows, the Manny Tranny, but you can't say Manny Tranny anymore because, or I'm sorry, he's a Handy Tranny, because you just can't.
So he's a handy trans?
Handy Tranny, that's his little nickname. But you can't say tranny anymore because, everyone gets all up in smoke.
I'll make sure to hashtag that on the post when we
Handy
put it up.
tranny?
Yeah.
So we went, so he came and it was fun. Well, but I feel very bad for Kelly and Greg because I left on Tuesday night. Actually, I left and, on Sunday, oh God, I'm going to go skip a story. So on Sunday, it's Father's Day. So, of course, I settled out of my father because, it's Father's Day. But he was up in L.A. because he was supposed to go to the same with my brother. My brother stood him up. Oops. Anyway, so then he went with Donnie instead. But because I already made plans, you know what I'm saying, for the river. But then I called my gay dads, Jim and Joe, who I've talked about on here many times. Well, their youngest son that they adopted, Nicholas, graduated on Tuesday.
High school or college?
High school. And so I'm like, heading out to the river, blah, blah, blah. I'm coming home on Tuesday. And they're like, oh, well, that's Nicholas' graduation. All of Joe's sisters are going to be up at the house. You should stop by the house because some of them I haven't seen in probably 10, 15 years. So I'm like, all right. So I left early enough on Tuesday to go by the house. You know what I'm saying? Well, Joe is Mexican, and all of his sisters are Mexican, and whatnot.
Food.
Oh my God! There was carne asada, there was pola asada, homemade refried beans, homemade tortillas, homemade Spanish rice. They sat there for 3 hours just eating.
And how much did you take home with you?
I did.
Plates of it?
No. Well, no, by the time I left, I was like so full, I could not even think about, But,
that's a party.
They made a homemade, like quesadillas with the homemade tortillas. Oh, Lord. With the carne asada in there.
I love going to those kind of parties.
Well, it wasn't really a party. It was just,
Whatever. Reception,
Anyways,
anything. That's my
it was
favorite.
fabulous.
Good.
But the exciting part is about that was, I haven't seen it for a long time. That was very cool. But, Jim and Joe, they adopted 3 boys. So over the years, for whatever reason, we have not all been together at one time. Because I'm the first child, because I met them when I was like 12. I've known them they've been together for 35 years, 34 years.
Okay.
And I met them right when they got together. So, I mean, I've known them for, that long. Which is odd because I'm only 34. But, so, all of their boys were there and I was there and then Jim and Joe. So we got photos of all of you together.
Is the one that just graduated the youngest? Or
He's the youngest.
He's the youngest.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're done. That's no more kids?
No more kids. No more kids. No, they're going to start paying for college. And we talked about Jay because Joe is a little prison person too.
A little prison person?
Yeah.
A CO, a co.
I don't know what he is. Yeah, whatever. Is that what it is?
He says it's a CO. I'm like, honey, in the United States, CO means Colorado.
Well, I don't know what he does. Oh, look, it's Glitz. Oh,
It's Glitz.
She's been a hot mess lately, I'm just saying. I know what to
She got an adjustment today by Dr. Sam, who is
sure she
delicious.
is.
And
Amazing.
she got poked by an acupuncturist.
That's why she's all arched. She's like a cat in heat.
Right.
I don't know what those shoes are she's wearing, but all right. So yeah, so that was really fun. But Callie and Greg, they're staying for the entire week, and they called yesterday, and Greg's boat broke down,
Oh, bummer.
and so they're like, "Oh, did you leave your keys to the jet ski?" I'm like, "No."
No. Well, you couldn't really leave them, could you? Or where would you leave them?
At the trailer,
Oh, okay.
where that jet ski is.
Yeah, see, I'm still all discombobulated about the river up there. I don't know, like, where you stay and what it all looks like.
You could have come this time.
I know. You tell me
it was
every
very
year.
fun. It was very fun. Well, I'm going to be several more
Of course.
times
Of course.
before the summer's over.
Well, that's very good.
Yeah. I lost my anchor this weekend, too, which was very upsetting.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Do you ever have any plans to buy a boat of your own?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, because we were just talking about this. I love my jet ski.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's advantages to the jet ski. You know what I'm saying? You know,
It's all kind of self-contained and...
it's all self-contained. It goes fast, and it's just boom. You know what? I love it,
Right.
and it really goes fast. I mean, I can get it. I've gotten up to like 65 miles an hour.
Oh, wow.
And it's fun. It's just fun.
Mm-hmm.
Can whip around and be a little, yeah. However, I'm also thinking maybe I am over my jet ski, and I think the funny part is I think about this every year as river season's coming up. I'm like, I should sell my jet ski, because I could sell my jet ski for about $4,000.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I could sell my jet ski or trade my jet ski for one of those little, I don't want to like a big boat, but they have little jet ski boats, which are little 4-seaters.
Right.
With 2 jet ski engines. Mm-hmm. Or maybe they're 5-seaters, I don't know. They're small and compact.
Right. Not like a big full-on speedboat.
No. I don't think I want a big full-on speedboat.
Yeah. It's a lot of maintenance.
It is a lot of maintenance. So I think about that all the time, that, I should get this little boat. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then, I'll show you a picture. And then I think, after I go, like the first weekend I go to the river and I'm on my jet ski, I'm like, oh my God, I love my jet ski. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not getting a boat. Fuck that.
But the problem is that, I can't carry stuff. Like I can't take chairs and the umbrellas and all the accoutrements you need to go out on the sandbar.
Booze.
I can't take, oh no, I have room for booze.
Room for booze.
Calm down, Mary. I have a big old cooler that sits in one of my compartments. Speaking of booze. And then, but I can't take people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Can you fit one person on the back?
I can fit one person.
Okay.
Yeah, but people don't like to ride with me.
Oh, are you too fast?
I do go very fast.
Which is the opposite of what you do in your vehicle.
No, I drive very fast in my vehicle too.
Oh, see, I think you drive really well.
I drive really well, but I drive very fast.
I don't think I've ever noticed you drive fast. Maybe I just haven't been paying attention.
But that's because I drive so well and my car is so smooth.
Except for when you're yelling at all the people around you for not going as fast as you need them to go.
Yes. Not that I have road rage issues. Everyone makes that statement like I have road rage issues.
Well, you do like to tell people how they need to drive from inside your car.
I do like to tell people how stupid they are being while they're driving. But I don't have road rage.
No.
Yeah, no.
Thank God you're not a... Well, I don't know. Are you a gun owner?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
No. Yeah, not anymore. But I used to be.
I want a gun.
Now I just spray people with my windshield wiper.
Yeah. We've already had that conversation.
Oh, look, it's Larry.
Hi, Larry.
God, the day is just getting going.
That's what happens.
It's just dropping dramatically. Thank God I have the food trucks to look for.
Why I'm thinking we need to do this fucking shot because it's fucking 11.
Well, mine's already melted.
I know.
All right.
So, is Jay coming back? What the hell?
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. No. No, no, no. Ew.
I will never get that taste out of my mouth.
What the fuck was that? Ew. Oi.
No.
No, no. See, that's not even like the ones that we had last Thursday.
That is
At all.
seriously, that was so bad.
And not even like the ones we had this weekend. You know, this weekend was the Stonewall fundraiser here
With Jello shots.
with Jello shots, the same
With
little
the
syringe
syringes.
ones. Yes.
Well, in the future, I'm only going to go for syringes.
Yeah. Those were
horrible.
Oh,
That was like, you know, that tasted like, you know, when they spill the booze in the tray, and then they pour it in a glass.
yeah. The bar special.
Yeah.
Hey, Paris did your show for you this
She
week.
did.
How did that go?
She loved it.
She loved it. Did she have a good time? Is that right?
That's horrible.
Well, yeah.
Well, it tastes like shit.
Vagina shot for real.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Yuck.
If they served those every week, no one would want the 5 o'clock shot.
No. Which is maybe why they did it on purpose.
That was horrible.
That was gross.
Anyway, so what were you
Hold
saying?
on. And I was just wanting
Before
to
that was
know
so awful. That
how Paris enjoyed her.
she did.
Her Monday.
She had a great time.
Good. So you're gonna let her do it again?
When I go out of town again. Yeah,
Because you're usually always back by Mondays.
correct.
Correct.
But there's like 2 other Mondays in the near future that I won't be here.
She'll do that. That's lovely. Does she do? Well, she doesn't do bingo on Wednesdays, does she?
No, well, she works. She
working.
works there,
Okay.
but no. I do bingo with Kiki. Do you know Rudy? Drag King Rudy?
Yes.
It was his birthday
Okay.
yesterday. And so he came to the show and he performed. I love him.
Oh, right on.
The whole little Drag Kings.
I think we've had the
was
Drag
there.
Kings on the show before, like a long time ago when we were.
I love them.
Yeah,
They're
they're
rad.
fun.
What was really interesting is that the people that were there, you know, the other people, didn't know that Rudy was not really a guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they were like all kind of into him a little until after he got done. Maybe I should have announced it before. Because then when she got done, then I was like, you know, there are drag queens and then there are drag kings, and he's one of, you know, and everyone's jaw like hit the floor. They're like, what?
They're like, they expect drag queens at lips.
Yeah.
But then when there's a drag king, it's like,
Yeah, they didn't know what. They were like, what?
Got it.
Yeah, so it was kind of cool. But yeah, that was fun. All the sisters were there.
Hey, what are the
Out of
prizes?
space.
My mother keeps asking me.
What are
because
the prizes?
Apparently
They're very, very expensive and very exclusive.
Really? Okay.
Very-
But she keeps asking me, and I'm like, what are you?
Very exclusive.
She follows you on Facebook.
We
I think.
cannot tell you what the prices are until you are there to win them.
Oh,
They're that exclusive.
really?
Yes. High dollar value. Look, Troy's here, and Jay's all trying to be cute and funny.
Right.
And it's still
Hi,
that-
Troy. I know. I was gonna have him on so we could talk about pigs and shit, but
about pigs.
yeah,
Why would we talk about pigs?
because that's what he does.
Bacon? I do bacon.
Huh?
I do bacon. Speaking of bacon,
Oh Lord, I love bacon.
at the Del Mar Fair,
Oh God. We're going to food trucks, and now we're going to talk about food at the Del Mar Fair.
the bacon festival is I think next
Bacon
Tuesday.
Fest. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going.
I bet you are. I wonder how many things they can wrap in bacon and deep fry.
Well, they have somebody said they have a bacon Okay, I know you're going to be all excited when I tell you this. A bacon-wrapped Twinkie.
I would probably have that. Bacon wrapped Twinkie. The one that I want, that I have seen everybody take photos of when they've been up there, is the Krispy Kreme triple bacon cheeseburger. Have you seen that?
No, but remember when they came out with the Krispy Kreme cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Like a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
I had that.
Is it good?
No.
Come on! That sounds delicious.
No. No. I think that there's too much on it. Like, I think if you got it without cheese, then that would be okay, because then you would have like the sweet and the salt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
Well, it's the cheese and all of the stuff that they put on it, you know, the mustard, and it takes away from it. If it was just the donuts and just the hamburger,
well,
then it would be good.
You've been to Urban Solace there in North Park? Matt Gordon, who is the chef.
Yes.
He just put a new breakfast sandwich on their menu, and it is a cinnamon roll breakfast sandwich with like Canadian bacon and like artisan Gouda cheese and with the frosting and everything.
I don't know about the cheese, but I bet that would be good.
You could probably have it without the cheese, but it's got egg in it and everything. So,
I love
mean,
that.
the photos of it online look awesome. They're awesome.
You know that there's a place, I think it's LL Hawaiian food. L&L, it's some Hawaiian thing. I have not been there yet, but a friend of mine the other day had a carry-out from there. And it was like this, it was on a bed of rice, you know, that sticky rice, which I love sticky rice. And then it was like a hamburger patty, and then fried egg with gravy on top.
Our game does a steak frites very similar to that. I mean, it's a little hot, but there's a fried egg on the marinated steak that's on top of French fries with the gravy on top. It's really good. Really, really good. There's a new place that I know that you love.
What was Jay just showing us? I wasn't paying attention.
It's 22 minutes.
He never holds it up long enough for me to read.
Because he doesn't expect you to, because you can't see nothing.
All of those are valid reasons.
Valid reasons.
Still, I would like to look like I look.
The new place that has opened up over by the subway there on University Avenue.
I have not been there yet.
The Calio Burgers.
Yeah.
You have got to go to that place.
What about the new place that opened up where the gathering was?
Oh, that's what's his name? What's his name's place? What's it called?
I don't know, but the new manager who came down from San Jose, Santa Clara, hot.
Well, it's John.
I'm gonna go there just to eat.
Did he used to own Ole Madrid, or what was that place down
I don't
there?
care.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and see the manager.
He goes here all the time, so.
I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
cute and single.
Courtney Ray has been tweeting about that place a lot.
Yeah.
She says she really likes it. But you have to try that Calio Burgers place. You'll like
All right,
it.
I'll go.
It's kind of like Tioli's Crazy Burger. They have all different kinds of patties and stuff. Well, really, really good. And I know that you would like probably their drunken fries, because they have these really huge, ginormous steak cut fries that they drizzle in like cheesy gravy deliciousness and.
What do you call those?
Getting ourselves ready.
Canadian fries, Jay. What do you call those Canadian fries that have the little gravy and the poutine or?
Oh, poutine.
Poutine. Oh, I love poutine.
Yeah. The little.
Yeah.
Yeah. The little like shoestring. Yeah, poutine is good. Oh my God, I'm fucking starving already. I'm ready for our food trucks. All right, we need to take a break.
All right, break.
All right, we'll be right back.
What Troy is upset about is that he didn't have his little earpiece on when we just did that.
So he couldn't even understand. Oh, and we're back.
Because on Facebook, oh wait, go back to that thing. On Facebook, somebody said, you don't know where it is, do you?
Hold on.
It's right there, you passed it. Seamus. It's amazing how he could read that.
But he commented on a different photo. He commented on a bunch of things. Girl.
Seamus needs to get a little more time on his hands.
Just a little more, you know. He's commented right here. Seamus wants to know.
Oh, because we had put... How did that start? Aaron, interview Troy and ask him what are all of the advantages to dating Jay.
Producer Jay.
And while they did not have their earpieces in, we had the whole conversation for them.
I said it's because he's a bottom.
I said it's because he's super easy.
There's the advantages.
He's a super easy bottom.
I think that was his Grindr profile. Super easy bottom. How did you guys meet?
On Grindr.
Was it on Grindr? You met downtown at in San Diego?
Cafe?
How did you know to meet downtown? At the same time? Mutual friends?
That's kind of convenient.
Right.
Somehow I'm not believing any of it.
They met on Facebook. We'll just call it Facebook. Grindr. Growler.
Did you check out that website I told you about?
I did. And literally, the minute that I went and checked out howaboutwe.com, all that started showing up in my Facebook feed was sponsored posts from howaboutwe.com. So clearly, they are monitoring my Googling. I mean, literally, that's all I did was go to the website. Now, every single time I log into Facebook, it's all up and down my news feed.
Well, that's because that's what Facebook does. Because I noticed that last week when I was shopping for heels.
So now you
for
get heels.
saddles, and I was like, now, whenever I go to Facebook, all of this shit, I'm like...
Saddles and heels? Yeah. Fucking...
I'm not a fan of that.
No.
But I heard that you can turn that off.
It's annoying.
But speaking about online shopping...
Oh, Lord.
I'm not going to mention any names because, you know, I'm just not like that. Kiki Masters. Got a new pair of heels. And, you know, Kiki, who I host bingo with, that lives on Wednesday night.
Who was on They Said on Mondays.
Yes. Yes, she was on They Said. She, you know, we have always had a little thing, you know, thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for instance...
like a competition?
No, not really a competition, but kind of a competition, but not really a competition. Mm-hmm. But we have almost exactly the same taste. So for a very long time, we went to the same person who did our hair. Mm-hmm. And without question, every time we would go in to pick up our hairs, we would have exactly the same hair, the same style, the same color, the same everything. The only difference is that our parts, I part this way, she parts opposite.
Uh-huh.
So there are many times that, you know, we'd go pick up each other's stuff, and we would have to look carefully and make sure that our hairs were parted. Mm-hmm. Because there were numerous times that I would pick up a hair, and I would get it home, put it on, and be like, this is Kiki's hair.
Yep.
And then I would call Kiki, I'd be like, bitch, I have your hair. And she's like, well, bitch, I have your hair. And then we'd like swap. And so we are the same about shoes.
Yes, you've stolen her shoes a couple of times.
Yes. And yes. So, we keep one-upping each other.
Do you wear the same size shoes?
Yes, okay. Exactly the same size. And the same style. I mean, we like, you know. So...
Hi.
Yeah. So I've been wearing these. So, you know, I have a couple of shoes because I work with her on Wednesdays. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of shoes that I have. I mean, I have over 100 pairs of heels.
Yes, we know. You have a closet dedicated to them.
That I don't wear out and about. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know.
She wears them at home.
I have my go-to shoes, but then when I'm doing stuff, you know, performing and whatnot.
Right.
You know,
like special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on Wednesday, I've been pulling out all of these, you know, really cute shoes. And she's been like,
Well, you've also been pulling out some cute hair, because I've seen the photos.
It's this.
No, you had a big ol' ass wig on.
Oh, yeah.
I was like dying for that, kind of jacking off a little bit.
Were you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ophelia and big hair, sexy.
Yeah. Well, because I wear big hair on Wednesday night, because
it's not the middle of the day and it's not hot.
Yeah, it's, a show.
A show.
So last week, she shows up and she's like, I just want you to know, right now, you're gonna hate me, but I have you beat this week. Like whatever. And I knew exactly what she was talking about. So she comes out wearing these heels. And oh my God, I about fell over. I'm like, I friggin' hate you. Like, where did you get those? How dare you? I've been looking for a pair, exactly like that, and I've not been able to find, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, I'm not gonna tell you, no. So I waited until she went on stage to perform, and those shoes were in the back room. And I wrote down the name of the person who made them, and I went home and got online, and now I've been searching for their shoes, which I've still not been able to find, but I will find them.
And she won't tell you.
No, she will not tell me. She's like, oh, I got the last pair, whatever. Anyways, I know I'll find these damn shoes.
Who's the designer?
Annie Mitchell.
Annie Mitchell.
So, they're great shoes. So while I was shopping online for, these shoes and putting all of these little keywords and stuff, this website pops up and it has all these really great stuff on there and for amazingly cheap, amazingly.
Oh Lord, is it one of them online shops from China or something?
Yes!
Oh God.
So they had this beautiful, really beautiful sequins gown, with the train and velvet.
For $12.
$32.
Oh my God. Which you're like, Ross cost this for less money?
Which included, shipping. Now, granted, it takes 25 days for it to get to you. So you kind of have to plan ahead. But I'm like, oh no, I don't know how secure this is. I don't know if I should really do this, blah, blah, blah. So I didn't do it right away. But then I thought about it when, I'd gone to bed. And I'm like, wait a second. 90% of the shit that we buy comes from China anyways. Why not cut out the middleman and get what I want? Because if someone bought that dress and they had it shipped over, they're going to sell that dress that I got for way more than, $30.
Right.
So I have about 20 more days until I get the dress.
Okay, but before you do that, I'm going to email you this website. You've heard of Cake Rex, right?
No.
It's a website that shows all of these people that try to make at home the cakes that they see on Pinterest and shit, and it's cake, they're all fail cakes. They look like shit. So there is also, and I found this out from the mommy bloggers.
Yes.
Who took to the internet.
Yes.
To find their daughter's prom dresses.
Yes.
And they found all these amazing, beautiful prom dresses that were the red carpet celebrity dresses, all made in China.
Yes.
And
you're gonna say it looked like shit.
Well, so it's a website dedicated to what the shit looks like when they open it up and take the packaging and put it on. It looks like a hot mess wreck. And so they say, this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what I got. And there's a whole website dedicated to it. And it's something like, I think it's called Shit I Bought from China.
Well, I will look at it, but I'm really thinking. Even this weekend when I was out at the river, I was sitting under my Tommy Bahama, umbrella that I spent way too much money on, and there's the bag made in China. I'm like, so yeah.
Well, I guess for $32 you could try it, and if you get it and it looks like a big old wreck, then you
and I'm thinking I could not have even bought the material.
Right.
For $32.
Right.
So even if it's a hot mess, I can't imagine, and it doesn't fit or, whatever. I can't imagine that I couldn't do something with the material.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, which I couldn't buy. I couldn't buy that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, but there's a shitload of shoes on there that I want to order. So I want to wait until I see how this dress goes, and then I might order some shoes. But on this website that I got, they have buyer protection, and I know, and since I've been talking about it, other people I know have bought from this website,
and they say it's all good, legit.
Yeah, in
Right.
fact, this one guy said that he loves it so much because he ordered something. I can't remember. It was for his camera, and when he opened up the package, it was not what he had ordered. So he had called the place and said, "This is not what I ordered," and the people were like, "Oh, we're sorry. Keep that as our gift, and we'll send you what you ordered."
The real shit. Well, then you need to get on there and look for our mics.
Oh my God, I could.
Look for these.
Yeah.
If they're $15, oh my God.
Yeah, I will. I'll go. There's everything on this site.
I love it when she decides she's going to online shop.
Oh my God, I do love
And
it.
then look for a big, nice, giant HD camera.
Oh my God, what do I fucking look like?
A shopper, an online goddamn shopper in China.
I mind. It was good stuff. So I can't wait to get this dress. Because if the dress is good, then I'm like all excited.
I can't wait to see the dress either, because if it is legit, then I want you to be able to post it on that website. That
I should also mention that I ordered 5 pairs of shoes that cost $11.51 each.
And she's gonna wear them out one time. This fucking shit's gonna. She's gonna slide off the stage.
Well, I figure
For $11.
$11. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I'm thinking that if they're good,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And, you know, supposedly they're the, you know, I don't know. I mean,
Don't know either.
we'll see.
We shall see.
That's all I have to say. There's my online shopping. Who
Right.
needs QVC when you can order from China?
I can't wait to see it. I want to see what it looks like.
Well, you don't have to come to Lips to see it. I'm just not really going to wear it to this show.
I'm sure I'll see a photo
Well, that's probably true.
online, because you know how people like to snap photos of you when you're not paying attention.
Yes, and you know what else I did? Because I've been like very bored lately, very creative. I don't know how I
Very
get bored.
bored and creative. That's unusual.
I actually pulled out my sewing machine and I made 3 dresses. Well, 2 dresses and 1 top.
Jay, you just missed that. Ophelia pulled out her
There's my
sewing
new
machine
future ex-boyfriend.
and made 2 dresses and a top.
I'm only saying that because no one's paying attention to us
She
right
who
now.
doesn't sew.
Have you missed me? My future ex-new boyfriend. Don't ignore me. I mean, I like that. It does kind of excite me.
He's a
Makes
little
my-
tall for you.
Makes my nipples erecti.
He's a little tall for you.
No, he's hot.
Oh no. We're gonna have to snap a photo of him so everybody knows what we're looking at
No, I'm not sharing him on fucking the internet.
on the internet.
You cannot buy him in China.
You'll be very popular in Brazil
You just have to come here to Moe's and see him.
and Dubai, along with your breasts.
Although I keep asking if he wants to search me, and he keeps saying no.
Who? So not paying attention to you right now.
No security guard in this town wants to search me. If people want to get illegal shit into the bars, what they need to do is find me, and I will get it in for them.
They don't want to search you because they know about your reputation.
Which is of being loved and of innocence.
Love and light and innocence. Please. We know better.
I offer to let them search me. That's exactly what they do. They look down at my boobs and then they go down. They're paid for. You can't hurt them.
Touche.
You're very good at wrapping that up.
Oh my God. Let's take a break so you can go flirt with them.
I'm flirting with him right now.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Girl, it's 6.
Yeah, it's 5:38.
Oh my god, I got busy over there. I was alone.
What was that?
We had
what
this
was that
icky
jello
jello
we
thing.
had?
What the hell is that? It was called a vagina
That wasn't the
shot.
5 o'clock shot?
Red kamikazes. I use all vodka.
All
That
vodka.
wasn't, so that wasn't the 5 o'clock shot, that's the new 5 o'clock shot?
That was the outside one. This is inside.
Oh. You're very good, thank you.
I have to pee.
We We've got to do our 5 o'clock shots.
I have to pee, and we only can do
I
3
know,
segments.
this is going to be better than that other last 5 o'clock shot we just did.
Oh, so we're not doing
They
this on
haven't
air.
rang the bell yet, Jay Turner.
We're still on the air.
I know that. But she acts like I've never done this thing before.
I said we'd be right back. I thought you fucking turned the
I did
camera off.
not say we were going to a break yet.
Cheers.
Remember before we started the show?
Yeah. Up your butt.
Remember when we started the show and you said,
I got to pee.
You ready to take a break?
no,
Yes.
I'm not ready yet. All right, I'm ready.
We're back. There's something about twins that caught her eye.
I know. Give gum to
Take
just one of them.
Give gum to just one of them and watch what happens. I don't know. Twins. Do you know any twin friends?
No. Do I? I don't know.
I have one set of twin friends.
Have you ever slept with twins?
Together? No.
Have you slept with them separately?
Yes. But they were not twin boys. It was a one boy and one girl.
So they weren't
You
identical.
asked. No, they were not identical.
Oh. Well, that's sweet.
They were maternal or whatever. the hell.
Whatever. I don't
Yeah.
know what.
I don't know what it is either.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is the...
Oh my God, who's that?
That's Chris Briggs.
Oh, what happened to him?
In circa Throwback Thursday 2000. You're all like, what happened to him? He
Girl!
clearly has no tattoos.
He clearly needs to go back to 2000. Don't tell him I said that.
I will never say anything like that.
Yes, you would in a heartbeat.
I will make sure that I tell him on Sunday when I see him.
Yeah. As you should.
Did you get the invite that I sent you to the pool party?
No. Where did you send it?
Facebook. It's a Facebook only invite.
I don't know how to find those.
Go to events and see the ones that you're invited to. We'll show her later after the show. Yes, it's a pool party. There is going to be a taco bar
When is the pool party?
August 16th. You need to put it in your calendar
I
so
will
you
be
can
there.
plan. You will need to be.
No, that's
She's
my-
already telling us that she won't be here.
I've already done. That is my annual, the big family river trip. So I'm going to
That's
be
Jay's
gone.
birthday.
Well, I'm not going to be there for that either.
I wonder if you'll get a text.
Yeah, at 11:59. I cannot believe that Jay almost missed my birthday this year. I still cannot believe it. If it wasn't for that I didn't text him to remind him at 11:30, the bitch would have missed my birthday. Do you know, I should have let him miss it.
All I care about is that I so didn't miss it. That's all I care about.
Because if he would have missed it this year, after all of the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like all of the shit. And all of the shit that his mom gave him, I wouldn't have needed to say anything. Like nothing. His mom would have done it all for me.
And you would have shown up to the show with flowers and fucking Jack in the Box and table decorated.
All from his mother.
Probably. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it was his mother who sent me flowers after I went out with her on her birthday. That was a good birthday.
Didn't you guys go to Lips?
Yes.
Yes.
And then we came here.
And then you came here.
Oh, those bitches can drink.
Yeah, I know. His mom, when we went to
I never drink like that.
What was that? Not Basic, the pizza place in whatever that was. For someone, whose was that? Patrick's? Jeff Ramos.
I got invited to the Thanksgiving camp out this year.
The Thanksgiving camp out.
Yeah, Jay's family goes on a camp out every year for Thanksgiving. I've never been invited.
So he's been replaced with you.
Who?
Jay.
Jay's been replaced with me. Well, I think Jay's invited.
I
too.
doubt it, because I don't think he goes.
No, he goes. In fact, Troy went last year.
Really? Never knew.
I didn't either until I was talking to his mom. And she says to me, why hasn't Jay ever brought you to the... I'm like, oh, I don't know. That's a very good question.
Clearly, I'm going to have to mention this to Donald. I will just mention it to Donald and see.
So I got invited this year. I'm going to drive myself.
To make sure that you get there.
Yes.
Well, you know, don't nobody ever want to come over to our house. Apparently that's why. Because we're not allowed to go to the family Thanksgiving camping outing thing. It's not the point.
What the point is if you want to be invited to say no?
No.
Is that the point?
We'll just let your mom know that we don't know anything about it. That Donald would really like
She
to go.
watches the show. She knows.
45 minutes. Talk about something. You said you had shit you wanted to talk
And
about.
by the way, she likes my new hair.
I like your new hair too. I like it so much better than the other short one. We already
Oh my
discussed
god,
this.
I must wear that today because it's hot.
Yeah, that one's
We're
like
gonna be
hardly
gone.
long.
Thank God we're not going to be here during July.
Except for this is going to get on my nerves because it's right in your, it's going to go right in your eye. Can we please talk for a moment about the Big Brother premiere next week?
Oh my God. Yes.
Did your temples just do that too?
Yes, they just almost exploded.
So we are going on hiatus. This is our last show until we come back in
So people are
August.
probably excited because
Probably.
people are talking about
Yes.
Big Brother.
Because we normally can spend a fucking hour talking about Big Brother.
Although, I will tell you, for whatever reason, I have been invited to be a guest on the Big Brother podcast show.
Well, you get invited like every year to do some Big Brother thing.
Yes.
Like every year.
So I have already committed to it. So
This
I'm
is
doing it.
why you need to be more on Twitter. So you can hashtag and tweet the hell out of everything.
Oh, I don't know how to do any of that.
Oh, yes, you do.
I was on Twitter like 3 weeks ago.
I know, you do it like every 3 weeks, and then you're really good at it
Yeah.
for like an hour, and, and then you come back to it in 3 weeks.
Yeah, you know what's so funny is when I do it, like all of a sudden, like I'll get like 20 followers. You know what I'm saying?
See? That's all it
And then
takes.
everyone's like, "Oh my God, we're so glad we found you." I'm like, well, it'll be another 3 weeks before it's actually take you.
Well, I am super excited, and when you go on, we'll be tweeting the fuck out of that because...
So what is the? So what do you think the twists are going to be?
So the two twists are going to be, this
Yeah.
year, there are 2 head of households instead of 1.
Well, how did that work?
So, well, they kind of explained it in that little announcement thing that they made, that it's going to make the head of households are not immune from eviction. So,
Well, I don't know if I really like that.
well, but then there's the other twist, which was, oh God, now I can't remember, but it fits in with this 2-person head of household thing that makes it so it makes sense a little bit. And I can't remember what the second
But
twist
that's
is.
kind of like been a saving grace, is that you can't. I don't know if I'm liking that.
Well, and what they're saying is that this year is going to be the most twist-riddled season of ever of Big Brother history.
Did you sign up for your live feeds yet?
Yeah.
Oh,
I did as soon as that announcement came out. I'm like, yep, get on it.
yeah, it's just sad. It's sad. It's sad how addicted I am to that.
Every year I'm like, I always send you things, oh my God, look, here's the casting call for a fucking Amazing Race. And I'm like, bitch, we should do Big Brother.
Well, I've said this before. I totally would do Big Brother. And I think I would be superb on Big Brother. I really do. However, it's 3 months.
Yeah.
There is no 3 months during River season.
3 months when you're self-employed is like a big deal. It's a big deal.
During River season.
During River season. During Bear Week.
I'm like, ah! But Amazing Race, I could do. That's 32 days.
Yeah.
I could win Amazing Race.
Well, casting's up now. I just tagged you on it today.
I know. I could win it. I couldn't eat any of that shitty food. I'm very particular when it comes to food.
Well, and this year I want you to sign up for goddamn Drag Race now that you pulled your sewing machine out.
Yeah, because as much as I talk good about Drag Race, I know they're totally going to love me.
You know Rue's going to have you on in a hot second.
Yeah. Just so that she can say lip sync for your life, bitch. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Well, you always have your fallback, your Reba.
That's true.
You can always do Reba. Oh my God. So you're going to be gone to the river. I'm going to be in Bear Week, and Jay's going to be traipsing around the United States doing stuff. He'll be in Georgia.
For what?
For a wedding. Oh, they're getting married. Something else we haven't been invited to.
Who's getting married?
Jay and Troy.
No, not yet.
Not yet. It's a little early for that.
I know Troy.
One of them's got to move
I
here.
know Troy is much smarter than that.
One of them's got to move to San Diego.
Well, Jay said the other day, he was like, oh, I might move. I'm like, nah, you're not. It's a financial burden.
Maybe to Temecula. They have lots of horses and
And
pigs
besides
up
that, I've
there.
always said the longest relationship, if you started a long distance relationship, keep it a long distance relationship.
Could you imagine living with him 7 days a week? 7 days a week.
You say that now, but he's sweet when you're here.
I'm just letting you know.
You should watch the show. Do you watch the show every week? Oh, you should watch the show every week, because then you're going to find out how cranky Jay is 90% of the time.
Remember that little First Moon commercial thing that I posted? It's called Menstruation.
So, you remember my boyfriend Joe, when I dated him, but we had a long distance relationship. So we didn't live.
Oh my God, was that before?
It was before Robert.
It was before Robert,
He lived
okay.
in San Francisco when I lived down here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it was like great. It was great. I flew up there, like, once or twice a
Then
month.
you would come here.
We'd fly down here once, twice a month for a couple of days. Great.
And then when it was time to go, got my
Thank you,
space
bye-bye.
back.
And then he surprised me and moved back to San Diego. You've heard this story.
Yes.
So he moved back to San Diego, and he shows up and he's like, oh, I moved back to San Diego. And I'm like, oh, this isn't gonna work.
No.
And thank you very much for playing. This is done. We're complete.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing that I've told you about my long distance relationship that brought me here to San Diego. We were amazing for a year and a half. I lived in London, he lived in Vegas. That fucking minute we moved to San Diego, guess what happened?
It's the same thing. I was telling someone the other day, there was a couple that I met joking, because I semi-joke, but I kind of really mean it.
Right.
This couple that had come down to the hole it was like a year ago, and he had said, that his boyfriend, they moved separately. So he moved here first, and his boyfriend was coming like 2 months after he did.
I know what you're talking about.
And I said to him during the show, I said, you guys might as well break up. Just go ahead and break up now. And he's like, oh no, we love each other and we've been together for, all of these years. And I'm like, might as well break up. If you moved here first and then he's coming after you, I give it a year and you will be split up.
They're already split up.
Yes, they split up.
I know it. I know exactly who you're talking about too.
They were on the show?
No, they weren't on this show. They were down at the hole.
Yeah.
And he was like, so I ran into him and he goes, all right, bitch, how did you know? I'm like, because I've lived here long enough to know that the only way that a couple survives moving to San Diego is if they move to San Diego together. If you don't move together, then it's done. One cannot come before the other,
And you
there's a
cannot,
multitude of reasons why.
you cannot have met someone while living here and then move them here and think it's going to work.
No, that won't work either. No.
That's why you have to move to Temecula.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah. Because San Diego, and I mean this, no, we're gonna put that down. Because San Diego, though, is a great place.
Yeah.
It's very cliquish.
Mm-hmm.
It is super cliquish. So, if you have a partner, and you come in, and that partner's already in a clique, it takes a lot to get in the clique.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're with someone, they don't automatically just be like, oh, come join our clique. Like, and that causes strain.
It does. Well, and particularly because there are so many cliques that you can be a part of when you're at one bar and then you move to this bar and you're at that bar and not even at the bars, at the little activities and events or the other things, the bowling league and the football league and it tends to
I don't do
be
any of that.
it tends to be draining, particularly for fresh meat. Fresh meat in this town, oh shit.
They'll eat you up like
Oh my
mosquitoes.
God. When you are fresh meat, it's like,
Especially if you're a top.
praise.
Thank you for providing incentive for him.
Just don't go to the hole and do Wet and Wilder.
I'm just saying how it is. That's all that I'm saying.
You
Not
wanna
that
know
I'm
what?
saying that you two couldn't work out. It could happen.
It definitely could, and you want to know what? It is also an opportunity
To prove me wrong. And I know you live for that.
Okay.
It hasn't happened yet, but you do live for it.
Oh man.
Aaron is the only person that has ever proven me wrong. Once. It hurt. It hurt.
In the year that we've known each
It
other.
really, really, really hurt.
I know, right? Even Troy's shocked.
Well, I'm sorry?
We figured out a reason why he wasn't right.
I tried. The fact of the matter is that he was so right that he was right. And I was slightly incorrect.
Which is fine.
Really pissed me off. And you know the person that's suffering it? Doug Long. And you know why he's suffering it? Because that's the bitch that made me wrong.
That would be the one.
Yes. So I told him that I love him and I hate him all at the same time.
And it's going to be like that forever.
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 Because now, every time you see him, the first thing you think of is how right I was.
No, I don't think that. Oddly enough, I don't think about how right you were. I think, God, I hate Aaron.
God, I hate Aaron.
Which, in other words, is how right you were.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to the food trucks. And Troy's here. We're going to spend time with Troy. And we'll see you guys back in August.
Yeah, you know August, I'm gone like 3 weeks.
Well, I guess it's going to be me and Paris.
Yeah.
So-
Maybe you could have Glitz on here.
Well, I can do Glitz too. Yeah, we'll have Glitz. We'll do Paris.
Maybe I'll take Anthony to the river with me.
Maybe I should have Kiki on. Well, her shoes. That bitch.
I'm gonna find those fucking shoes.
I bet you are.
Totally, I will find those shoes.
Well, clearly I'll see you back here in August. We don't know about her yet. So, all right, everybody, bye.